Welcome to Brands on Tap, featuring trademark applications from the United States Patent and Trademark Office on November 10th. Time to head out for that big night out with your baby to see the Blue Man Group in their 25th year of performance. Their new brand, Dare to Live in Full Color. They filed this connection with computer game software, educational publications, and all sorts of clothing and apparel. Of course, live musical and theatrical performances, and classes and workshops distributing course materials for science, math, social studies, the fine arts, fitness, technology, and media literacy. Dare to Live in Full Color is a mission to inspire people inside and out the theater to reconnect with their inner sophisticated child self, to remember a time when they felt invincibly creative and happy and fearless. If you're a member of the human race, chances are you desire to be part of a tribe, to express your creativity, and most importantly, you seek out experiences which make you feel fully alive. Over time, life seems to temper that desire. We often suppress it. The Blue Man Group performance was created and is continually recreated with the basic human need in mind. Ideally, we could have a collective, euphoric experience together. After a great night out, it's time to head back with your baby, drive her to her doorstep. Things are getting a little cozy in the car. Just when you're about to make the move, she asks you to take the pledge. It's a computer application software for users to make a pledge to have open conversation before engaging in sexual relationships. This is filed by a company called the Pledge App out of Long Island, New York. Kind of a spoiler. You drop her off and head out for a night on town. Next thing you know, you wake up in your bed with the Krampus. Oh no, you've cuddled the Krampus. Don't cuddle it. This is a plush toy envisioned by the warped minds of Warpo Company out of Illinois. They did something amazing here. They envisioned this toy as a retro toy, as if it was designed and built 30 years ago. You couldn't tell the difference from their Kickstarter campaign. This is brilliant. Take a look.
Don't cuddle the Krampus. Krampus, new from Warpo, is for hunt down naughty kids. Help Krampus collect all the naughty kids and place them into his bag. With Krampus on your side, no naughty kid can hide. With Krampus, it's hard to stay out of trouble. But Krampus always gets the job done. With Krampus, you're always having fun, and he's your best friend. Don't Cuddle the Krampus comes with breakaway chains, 3 naughty kids to hunt, and a bag to collect them in. From Warpo.
Well, after that curveball from your baby and a night of serious drinking, curled up in all the wrong places, it's time for a hug, a hangover hug. This filed by Buzzweiser Beverages. They're out of Las Vegas. They have vitamin-fortified beverages to assist in the recovery of hangovers. Alright, it's time to get your act together. Clean up your act with Whole Body. And you can tell from the logo, this is from Whole Foods. And this is the brand for the cosmetics and oils, soaps, lotions, skincare, shampoos, all the health and beauty aids to get your day started. After getting your whole body cleaned up with whole body products from Whole Foods, it's time to get dressed and make use of some violent little machine shop. These are patches that adhere to jackets and clothing from a company called Arms Keep out of Idaho. They're veteran owned and operated. They're not just any patches, but they're known as morale patches. Take a look at their Instagram, which shows the images of the patches. Morale patches got its start in the military as a way to boost morale to the unit. And they were often a way to show irreverent humor in the light and poking fun of the rougher aspects in the military. Got its start with aircraft nose art on the planes. The art pieces gave the aircraft a life of its own as the face of the always female airframe they entrusted their lives to with each mission. Then it moved on into the helmets. You take from World War II to Vietnam War, it was distinctive markings in the helmets that helped show identity and pride, and again to alleviate the tough environments on the ground. From peace symbols to skulls to death cards stuck in the bands on the helmets. And then things have grown. As Velcro has been that much more inclusive in current military uniforms, it has made it easier to easily affix a morale patch and easily remove it when in more strict company. So that's kind of the history of it. And these veterans are doing some great work here. This stuff's wonderful and hilarious and fun, and I'm sure such a symbol of the community that protects and serves us and our country. And what not better message on Veterans Day? So you finally get it together with most of your day shot after sleeping in half the day, after your baby dropped the pledge bomb on you last night and you went out and got bombed and woke up with the Krampus and a hangover. Don't cuddle the Krampus. Well, it's time to move on and get some gaming with VRB. This, out of Samsung Research, the Silicon Valley area. It's for interactive software for use in virtual reality. The software allows users to customize and personalize pre-made virtual reality experiences. The evening's come and it's time for take two. This time we're going to make use of Friendish. This filed by a company called Friendish app out of Florida for a downloadable mobile app for making friends. Except they have a unique way of finding people, as you can see from their website. So a closer look, you just simply swipe on categories or interests, and that's how it'll identify friends and people in the vicinity to meet up with. Helps you find on shared interests, easy to use interface. You swipe on the interest and connects you with friends nearby who like the same things. Pretty simple. Different way to look at it and connect. Arriving and launching this month, you could search up to a 60-mile radius. Just swipe on brands or musicians or your favorite TV shows, just anything to have a common interest as a reason to introduce yourselves to one another and meet up for a night out. So you find the musician you like, swipe on it, and discover other friends nearby who enjoy the same thing. You get together and meet up and head out for the evening to enjoy some Detroit is Paradise. This filed by Sean Anderson, better known as Big Sean, the rapper from Detroit. He's filed this in connection with all sorts of apparel, downloadable music and games, as well as in connection with live music performances and the website that lists tour information, biographies, and personal appearances. Big Sean signed up with Kanye West's label in 2007 and then Def Jam in 2008. This is at the height of the housing bubble. When the financial collapse hit, Detroit was one of the hardest hit cities in our country, just as he's beginning to build his career. He finally moved on to Rock Nation in 2014, Jay-Z's label, and released his third studio album called Dark Sky Paradise this year. And it received the #1 on the Billboard 200. There's been this slow, steady rise, and he's been a fighter all the way, met with a lot of adversity. Very identified with Detroit. Everything he does, from the music to the wardrobe and the lyrics, is about representing the city of Detroit. He's not only proud to be from Detroit, but proud to give back to it. He just had a homecoming in Joe Louis Arena last Friday, bringing everything he's been working on to a culmination. There was a sold-out crowd, and he was performing his hit, as you can hear in the background now, One Man Can Change the World. And the stadium let out a roar not heard since the last time Wings won the Stanley Cup there. But it had guest stars all evening long. Lil Wayne showed up, and finally, towards the end, in their song that led up all night to Detroit versus everyone, Eminem took the stage. And in a way, it was a form of a passing of a torch, literally and figuratively. And they let it out, and the very last thing everyone saw on the back screen to end this concert is this trademark, Detroit is Paradise. So that is the new anthem cry from Big Sean, as we might learn in time to come. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Or feel free to leave any comments below. Please click on the subscribe button, as we post 3 or 4 videos each week, and this is the best way to stay updated to the latest. And if you really love what we're doing, hit the share button, and in a single click to Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media of choice, you can let friends know about what we're doing with this one-of-a-kind news source of original content that you cannot find anywhere else. Again, we thank you for your viewership, time, and support. Have a great day.